Не знаю, можно ли сломать игру и полететь сначала на Карусан, с ней встретиться. Но, наверное, лучше не надо. Пойду ее спасу.
Havoc squad calling Sergeant Jaxo. Come in, Jaxo.
After all these hours, I'd be happy to see anybody's face, but you just made my decade.
We're set for a rapid approach vector. What's your plan?
From here, I can short out the exterior defense grid. You'll be able to coast right in, but internal security is a whole other problem. We've got war droids and plenty of them. There's gonna be some major heat after you touch down, believe me.
Thanks for the heads up, Jaxo.
You'd better make your approach now. I'll contact you once you're landed. Jaxo out.
И пошли высаживаться.
Up and at 'em.
Ну, поехали. Отлично.
I'd call that a beachhead, but you'd better leave plenty of muscle behind. Your ship is going to be target number 1 for those droids.
My squad will hold this position. What's next?
Next up is the command center. That's where you'll need to go to open all of the cells. Once our boys are loose, they can ride out in one of the old supply transports. It'll be a tight fit, but I doubt anyone will complain.
Let's make it happen.
Good luck, Major.
Я за все это время, пока вот ты вот думала и работала, я успел стать с сержанта, кажется. Потому что я даже тогда лейтенантом еще не был. Майором. Вот это, конечно, я вырос. Одна дата есть. Нужно еще парочка дат. А туда мне прохода нет пока еще. Понял. Значит, сначала взламываем дверь. И еще одна дата. Хуяк, мое. А чё мне ее не засчитало? Что за херня? Я ж все 3 поднял. Ну, блин, обидно, знаете ли. Я старался, а игра меня решила сказать fuck you, Leatherman.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I surrender! You're a Republic, right? This is a jailbreak. Please, I'll do whatever you want. Just don't hurt me.
Cooperate and I'll get you out of here too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You want me to unlock the prisoner cells? I can do it. It will only take about... Oh, General Rackton.
Impressive. Your time from learning about A-77 to storming its command deck was shorter than even my most aggressive estimates.
Havoc is #1 for a reason, Rackton.
That will be coming to an end very soon.
Ой-ой-ой. Ой, блять.
Imperial warships have maneuvered into position around A-77. The facility will be obliterated in a matter of minutes. Goodbye.
The shields are already failing. I have to reroute power.
You want to give me an update here, Major? It feels like someone's shooting at us.
The imps are about to blow this whole place apart.
They're going to blow up their own prison? This is insane.
Oh, I can do it. I can keep the shields up. We can all make it out if I just vent the systems level.
You can't vent the systems level. I'm on the systems level. There are droids everywhere. I'd never make it out. Who is this moron?
Is there any other way to get the shields up?
There is no other way. Please forgive me, but we have no other alternative. Without shields, we could never get the cells open fast enough. All of the prisoners would die.
You've got to get me out of here, Major. I can't die in this place. I can't.
I know this is personal, sir. But 300 against 1? There's only one right choice here.
Please, get me out of here. Take me home.
Forgive me, Jaxo, but this is my only option. Vent the service level. Get the shields back up and the prison cells open ASAP.
Yes, yes, of course.
But no, it can't end like this. It can't.
F. Jaxo.
It worked. Shields are back to 90%, but they will not last forever. You should return to your ship. I'll ensure the prisoners are freed and find their way to the transport.
Don't hang around too long yourself.
I will not. Thank you. Please go now. We don't have much time. Attention, prisoners! Republic soldiers have come to rescue you. All cells are being unlocked and opened now. Please hurry to the aft hangar bay. A supply transport is available to carry you.
Интересно, сработает ли этот квест после того, как я ее в скобочках оставил умереть? Мне даже интересно стало, работают ли тут триггеры как надо. Ну, это реально Ф. Джакса. Мой первый роман.
Havoc! Hey there. We just wanted to thank you for springing us. No time for introductions before. I'm Major Fell, 82nd Armored. I always wanted to meet the head of Havoc. This is a real honor.
I'm glad I could get you and your people out of there.
I can hardly believe it's over. Everything happened so fast. I guess you found us on account of Jaxo. Is she over there? I'd like to thank her too if I could.
Unfortunately, Jaxo was killed during the escape.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. She ought to get a medal. We'd never have gotten out if she hadn't slipped away to call for help.
I'll be sure to suggest it to my CO.
Thank you. It seems like the least we could do to try and repay her. I won't hold you up any longer. Thanks again, Major. From all of us. Fell out.
Ну, сейчас посмотрим, работают ли триггеры в этой игре.
Squad calling General Garza. A-77 was a trap. We rescued most of the prisoners, but Sergeant Jaxo was killed in action.
I'm sorry to hear about Jaxo. But it sounds like you were very fortunate to save as many as you did. What happened exactly?
General Racton had warships waiting to destroy A-77 and kill us all.
Incredible. You did very well to escape a situation like that, Major. Tell me more about Sergeant Jaxo. Was she killed during the operation, or had she been recaptured before you arrived?
Jaxo sacrificed her life to save the others. She deserves a posthumous award.
Understood. I'll get the documentation started immediately. It's the least we could do. General Racton is going to great lengths to remove Havoc from the war. We're clearly on the right track. Let's keep the pressure on. Your next assignment is on a planet called Voss. I'm sending the coordinates now.
Вали уже, бабка. У меня тут грусть. Но я хочу проверить. У меня квест до сих пор остался на Карусант. Speak to сержант Джексо. О, вейт, походу у нее был близнец. Что? Что, блядь? Если это сработает, я поражу. Она только что умерла. В игре. Но у меня еще остался квест поговорить с ней на Карусанте. Вопрос 101. What the actual fuck? Если да, то у меня есть баг to report to EA Games. И, пожалуйста, пофиксите это. Отмените квест, как только происходит такая хуйня. Потому что это нелогично немного. Потому что в теории я не помню, когда я получил эту штуку, но скорее всего где-то в начале Белсависа. Я должен был бы слетать к ней, потом она попадет в плен. Типа, чтобы подвязать наши эти отношения, которые могли возникнуть. Но я решил туда слетать после того, как сделаю A-77. А на A-77 она умерла. Well, fuck. Или она не умерла? Если меня просто не будет пускать локацию, я еще пойму. Но если оно мне даст с ней поговорить, то я кекну. Очень сильно кекну. Вот она, живая, блядь.
Hey there. Glad you could make it. Sit down. Take a load off. I hear you've been a busy man lately.
Havoc's got a lot on our plate these days.
Quite a stunt you pulled on Quesh. I've got a pal in the Safecrackers who says you took on half the Empire single-handed. Oh, she wanted to know everything about you, of course. I did my best to make you sound boring and ugly. Enough competition out there as it is.
Worried some other girl might catch my eye?
I don't care who catches your eye, as long as that babe you met back at Coruscant is the one you don't forget. So get over here already.
I'll pass this time, Jaxo.
You came all the way here just to say that? Hey, whatever. Suit yourself. If you aren't interested, you know where the door is.
Я не буду заниматься некрофилией, блять. Ты мертва. Официально и неофициально тоже. Это странная последовательность квестов. Ну ладно. Допустим, это так работает.
You'll be pleased to know I remain the most advanced steward droid in the galaxy.
I have to tell you, boss, I'm impressed. I wasn't sure I'd like coming back to the army, but it's worked out great. Mostly thanks to you.
I'm just lucky to have a good team.
Can't have a good crew without a good boss, sir. I've worked with a lot of people over the years. Stupid, greedy people I cut loose as soon as I could. But you, actually useful.
Спасибо.
Even taught me a thing or two in a fight. It's a nice change.
I enjoy working with you too, Vic.
Of course you do. These ops wouldn't be any fun without me around. Come on, let's get back to that war I keep hearing about. Found our first customer, boss. An Alderaanian noble named Albrecht. He was into Magarin for quite a few credits. Once I work out the final details, it's all ours.
Let me know when everything's ready.
I've got a good feeling about this, boss. I think this might just be the best plan I've ever been part of. Long as we're not kicked out of the military, we'll do pretty well for ourselves.
Tell me when you've got the intel on Lord Albrecht. Until then, we've got places to be.
You got it.
Сейчас с Юном общаться, Resident Sleeper.
Being the only Gand around can't have been fun. Havoc isn't going to stop until the Empire is history.
Ну, я рад, что ему хотя бы нравится все это дерьмо. Форекс.
Sir, I found information on weapons projects that Colonel Rebus was involved in. Would you...
Go ahead, Forex. I've got a few minutes.
Most recently, Colonel Rebus was involved in the Gauntlet superweapon that we so skillfully destroyed. He's had a hand in many other projects over the past 18 years. The Blight Matrix, the Galactophage, subjugation droids, even the plasm resource. Supposedly, he even designed a device that could permanently block hyperlanes.
Нихуя
The
себе.
project was scrapped due to power limitations.
Do you know anything about Rebus's current project?
We have no details on his current project, other than a few intelligence reports confirming that it's near completion. Once his new project enters the testing phase, we will stand a much better chance of locating Rebus himself. I will report to you as soon as I know more.
Звучит отлично.
I may have been wrong about you. Takes a lot to lead a squad like Havoc. Wasn't convinced you had it in you. Thought you were inexperienced, untested. But you've got good instincts. Turned out to be a first-class leader.
Спасибо.
That means a lot coming from you, Jorgen.
I just call it like I see it. I'll admit, that business on Ord Mantell still irks me. But it landed me in the most elite squad in the Republic, under one of the finest commanders I've served with. So I can't complain too much.
Ну, это приятно, честно говоря. Так, как там моя Элара живет?
I need to get something off my chest. Our work is quite dangerous. And of course the future is always uncertain.
You sound upset. What is it?
I'm not upset. That isn't it at all. I love you. We risk our lives every day. And I couldn't let another moment pass without telling you
Это мило.
how much I love you.
I love you too, Alara.
I can't tell you how much it means to hear you say it too. I got something for us. It took a great deal of research and quite a few holocalls to some very important people. Form 3578K officially authorizes us to pursue a mutual romantic relationship. I was hoping we could sign it together.
I'm happy to make it official.
Fantastic. Now then, since that's out of the way, I was thinking... That is, if you have the time.
Just try and stop me.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Эх, как всегда, все самые такие люди, которые за бумагами сидят, в итоге не против всего остального,
So many reasons to love you.
чтобы обойти
It's
эти
hard to
бумаги.
pick. Let's go face the galaxy together. Sir, I'm afraid I need to request a brief leave of absence. It's Kaylor. He's attempting to exploit a loophole in Investigative Appeals Process subsection 4 in order to reopen his inquiry without new cause.
I think it's time to introduce that scumbag to the roomier end of an airlock.
That won't be necessary. I'm not going to give Kaylor the time to carry his supposed investigation any further. I'm going to Coruscant. I have every message, every report, every call recorded.
Ни хрена
It's time to
себе.
demonstrate to Kaylor's superiors exactly what his supposed service to the Republic has accomplished.
I'll come with you. With my word backing you up, you can't fail.
You're very kind to offer, sir, but I need to handle this myself. Bringing a war hero along would seem like a diversionary tactic. I'll return as quickly as possible.
Ступай.
Sir, I am ordered to report that I, Alara Dawn, personnel number 22795, am no longer classified as a person of concern. The Personnel Division of the Army of the Galactic Republic has declared that I am to be treated as a fully protected legal citizen, effective immediately.
This is great news, Alara. I'm really happy for you.
I couldn't have done it without all of your support. Kaylor never saw it coming. When I exercised my right under Service Code 1 to an immediate personnel hearing, he was literally speechless. I demonstrated documentation for every moment of his pointless investigation. Once the man-hours and expenditures were totaled, it came to thousands of credits wasted in wartime.
I can't believe it had really gone so far.
Yes. Even after I had gathered all of that evidence, the full scale of what had happened didn't settle in until I was presenting it in the hearing. I still can't believe this day has finally come.
Ну, все равно республиканская система тоже прогнившая. Империя хотя бы честна в том, что наебает людей.
No more. I am a citizen of the Galactic Republic.
It's great to see this happening for you.
Thank you so much. I've never felt prouder to be serving the Republic. Let's return to the front lines. I want to go back to doing my part.
Time to get this ship moving.
I'll prepare my equipment, sir.
Sir. Ладно, следующая остановка это ВОЗ. Я, пожалуй, отбегу на пару минут.